The gunman drew out his gleaming Colt .345, looked at it lovingly. Today was to be a big day. Today he would make history. Gunman pointed the gun at the mirror, where somehow his boss had magically appeared. You dare tell me I was useless? You dare fire me? You no good? Today I'll show you who is boss. While his real boss, while firing him yesterday for trying to strangle his colleague with his bare hands, had threatened to call security. This version of the boss discovered and begged for mercy. No way, sir. Today, you are fired. Boom! The mirror and his boss shattered into 1,000 pieces. The gunman regarded his Colt lovingly, still smoking. He sincerely regretted the events of previous day, where he had tried to strangle his colleague with bare hands. If only he had a gun, a well-placed shot to the forehead would have splattered his clueless brains all over the walls. Made a very nice headline in the evening news. Never mind, he was going to fix that. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, it was a day like any other. The mother parked her car in the school parking lot, and she and her daughter disembarked. It was 7:45 and students and teachers were trickling into the school. The little girl, ponytail swinging, barely able to hoist up her school bag, threw her arms around her mother's neck for a goodbye kiss. Don't talk in class, don't eat, obey your teachers, and don't leave with anyone except me. The mother hurriedly told her these things before she could fly away. Having done that, the mother made her way across the yard and into the lobby and into the classrooms. The students were fidgeting, whispering, talking, suddenly sat bolt upright and opened their books. The teacher was there. The lesson had begun. Half an hour passed. There was a distant thud from where the school gate would have been. There was a rustle and a murmur among the students. Some even tried to crane their necks to see what was going on. Attention, class! The mother shouted. They all sat bolt upright and stared at their books. A few seconds passed, then there was a louder thud, sound of gunshots, footsteps, and breaking glass from the school lobby. Now there was no use even pretending to be able to study. The students looked anxiously at each other. The teacher said, everyone stay seated. But it was in vain, because everyone was already seated and petrified. They knew exactly what was going on, they just didn't want to believe it. The public address system of the school blared into life. Attention everyone, we have armed intruders. Everyone make their way to the auditorium after their teachers. The classroom door burst open. There was a policeman. Come on everyone, after me, to the auditorium. They all filed in line. And the mother followed because she was a teacher. But halfway along, she wanted to veer left to her daughter's classroom. The officer said, ma'am, where do you think you're going? Can't help it, officer, I have to collect my daughter, she's in there. Don't worry, ma'am, she's in good hands. You come with me. But she couldn't follow. She made her way straight to her daughter's classroom, opened the door, and her heart sank. Completely empty. No one there. She heard a distant sob. Yes, it was her daughter. She rushed to her daughter, collected her in her arms. The daughter said, Mom, there was a bad policeman to take me away. You said, never go with anyone. The mother said, don't worry, honey. Everything will be all right. Now I am here. Suddenly there were loud gunshots and approaching, thundering footsteps outside the door. The gunman had arrived right at their door. He opened the gate slowly. There was absolutely no one in the class. He looked around peered under the desks to check whether anyone was hiding, but there was no one. He pointed the gun at the light and as a parting shot decided to shoot it. Boom! The clink of glass, everything fell dark. Oh my God! This cry came from the girl who was scared from the sudden darkness, and she and her mother were hiding in the cupboard. The gunman, who was leaving the class, stopped dead in his tracks, slowly turned, made his way slowly to the cupboard, opened the door. The light from the lobby illuminated his evil grin. He cooed, "Ah, the cat and the kitten. How are we?" The mother begged, "Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt my daughter. Please don't hurt my daughter, for God's sake." The gunman pretended to think, scratched his chin, then shook his head and placed the muzzle of the gun squarely against the temple of the daughter. Boom! "Sorry, ma'am," he said. "Just think, if you had a gun, this story could have ended differently." Then there were blaring sirens. Suddenly, the gunman awoke with a start. He did not want to kill the girl, yet she ended up dead every time. He wanted no part in this, yet he ended up doing this over and over and over again. Why? Because he had been captured by the police and killed on the spot, and this was purgatory. He was destined to repeat his last moments over and over again. The girl's bleeding eyes bore into his soul. The girl's blood kept splattering on his hands and head. He was powerless to stop it. He would kill the little girl again and again and again, forever. Toastmasters.